His name is John C.
The Pistons off to a good start. The wins haven't been easy to come by to start the season. No time like the present to turn things around. And on the Hornets side of things, they're managing to hang around. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second chance opportunities. B-Train has been tremendous in the first half. His field goal percentage through the roof recently, and he is on fire again tonight. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
On the floor for Detroit, they've got Tobias Harris. He's out there with Thompson, and it's Cunningham in at the point guard.
And after all that,
trailing here by 8. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home.
No doubt the Denver fans want to see the Nuggets take that game.
No good. Late D that time from Thompson. With the lead pass, throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
There's B-Train, defended by Cunningham. Here's Sexton. Misses the three.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just
good Lord, nigga, that's what I want to see, bro.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
He kicks to Cunningham. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Sexton defended by Ivy.
Yeah,
Sexton defended by Ivy.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the ref to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And let's step aside from it to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Well, you look at B-Train, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
Here is Cunningham, covered by Miller. Cunningham with the slam. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA League rankings. 6th in rebound, 15th in steals, and the assist category not going too well. The bottom third of the league. That indicates a need for more movement and shot making.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. This is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
Here's Thompson. Again, the Pistons score.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists,
Pass.
well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
out of this world. Aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Ball, the pass to Bridges. And now the Pistons fast break. Harris with the ball. And Cunningham with the slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
That shot's good from Ball.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
Here is Cunningham, defended by Ball. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his third foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham. No good with the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. He hits the 2nd from the line. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. He feeds it to Ivy. Gets a very good look and converts. Ivy's got 6. Hornets trail by 10. Here's B-Train. He has 28 points for the game. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Detroit leading by 10. Passes it to Edwards.
Give me that.
Unhindered, going all the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
.119 left to play in the third. Pass to Edwards. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
I think he's best as a spot-up shooter. He can play off of his teammates and find openings on the perimeter, just catch and shoot. Got a quick release. Beautiful stroke.
He does such a nice job of getting
I
himself
broke up
squared
with my
up and in
ex-girl.
perfect position before the ball gets there. Preparing before the pass.
Fight.
Pass to Bridges. On the
That's the
arm.
wrong number.
Pass to number 3. This was the
Important to the second half. Yeah, they caught that long range look and had it bombs away ever since.
And there's the pass to Edwards. Unloads from 9, and that one hits back iron.
That was not pretty there. He got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Knocked away. They're running.
And his name is John C.
Miss.
Kidding.
Is the slam off the fast break. Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham kicks to Edwards. Feeds it to Ivy. Lovert. Plumlee with the rebound. Here's Ball.
Oh!
Here's Ball. Rejected by Ivy. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Dinwiddie passes the ball. Here's Bridges, defended by Cunningham. Here's Ball, and the dunk to finish it.
Oh my God.